Hi, Jordan Virtual District Film Study students, and this is your teacher for this course, Mr. Varn. Now I'm going to go through what we're doing this week, and you can see kind of where we're going to go. And so if you have questions about what you want to start on, how you need to do it, watch this video and you'll get it. All right, so let me get out the way here. All right, so you see I'm in student view, so you're going to see what you see, and you see right now where we have last week's stuff still open, so if you haven't done it, you can go ahead and do it. It's not due till today anyway. Um, but let's go through Unit 1 overview. So your units are going to be divided by week, but they're really longer than that. So this is Page to Screen and Early Silent Films Part 1. This will probably take us 3 weeks to do, actually, so we're going to kind of parse them out here. You have the log lines activity. It takes, I think, about 40 minutes. First scenes and screenplays takes about 40 minutes. Your favorite scene as a screenplay. Now, this is interesting. This will take a little longer. I'm guessing 90 minutes, maybe. Depends on how fast you write. For some of you, it might take longer than that. For some of you, it might take less. And then we have the history of cinema, which is 60 minutes long. All right. So, what are we doing today? Well, the first activity is log lines, trailers, and other information. So you need to do both here. So what's both? I walk you through this. I do a video where I walk you through what I want and give you a little bit more information on what is in this Prezi. You have the option to not watch the video, but I suggest you do because I go into more detail on everything. It's not super long, but you do have to do this Prezi here. And make sure that when you go do the Prezi, that you actually watch the videos in it. And see, I don't do that in my video. So you have to still, even if you watch my video, you still have to go in and do the videos in the Prezi separately because they're copyrighted, right? So you'll need to do that. Also, ignore this homework. You're not doing that today. That's built in. Make sure you do everything in here though. Like, don't skip anything. So, like, for example, do this. I know Prezis can be a little confusing. I didn't make this Prezi, but I did go through it up there for you. Then once you've gone through the Prezi, you'll get this. You'll hit it, and it'll say copy, copy, make your own. And I'll go ahead and do that for you so you can see it. All right, and then it's going to give you what you do for this little unit. This is both an activity and kind of a note sheet. So you do both. Turn it in. This is an this will be a 10-point assignment. I think I have it as 8, but I'll fix that. And you go about your day. All right, then you do the same thing with screenplays, and same deal. I go through it up here. You can go through it by yourself without me going over it. There are, however, some things you need to see in here. So if there's a video, you need to watch it in here. And then there's this little sheet. Just like last time, you make a copy. It'll copy your own. Make sure you put your name up there when you do it, okay? And then you go through and you answer these based off the Prezi and the videos in the Prezi. Okay, cool. And again, I'll change that to 10 points. And you guys can see me, I made a typo, so I'm going to fix that in a second. But right now, then you look at the screenplay format. Now, I'm going to send you to an external web page here, and it's going to go through exactly how a screenplay looks. And I'll give you examples. And you're going to write a 1 to 2. See, so you can see the examples here. Let's actually go into this. So you do stuff like fade in, scene number, action. You're just doing one scene, and you're doing it off a film that you watched. You're not coming up with your own. So you take your first scene of a favorite movie and you write it as a screenplay. And make sure you read this entire website when you do. The dialogue is going to come from that movie, but you have to describe what you see in that screenplay and put it in the correct format. And I'll fix that too. All right, and then the last one is your film journal, which is both these, by the way, are 40-point assessments. So you have to watch these 3 videos, and then answer the question: how has the evolution of cinema improved movie going? And Here you go. There's your rubric for that. All right, and that's your work for the week. This is the entire week's work. There are two possible times to do discussions. There'll be a discussion forum next week if you didn't come to any of the first three sessions, including one on Friday. You can make that up by doing the discussion forum, which is how Canvas discussions work. You don't have to log in. That'll be next week. So if you guys did show up to the Google Classrooms, you will get credit for next week's discussion for doing so. All right. And those two this week are on Tuesday at 1 and on Friday at 1. And the links to it will be in the announcements where this video is. All right. Have a great day.